The Buddhist Fellowship was started 25 years ago in 1988. In those days, it was very difficult to find a place where you could actually learn Dhamma in English or even find books to read that was in English. So this group of students came together to start this fellowship group in order to stay together and to journey on together by learning the Dhamma, inviting speakers and lecturers who were well versed in English Dhamma.
Buddhist Fellowship is innovative and creative and also try to be modern. That is what I wanted also. Because most of the time I find a lot of organizations, they are trying to propagate the Dhamma very old way, following the old passion. But Buddhist Fellowship was different in that sense, the point which I really appreciated.
We've seen it grow into a group of dedicated professionals who put Buddhism into their life, into their business, into their family. They meditate, they keep precepts, they do compassionate work, they care for the society, so anything that they can do to help Singapore become a better place, a more harmonious, happy, successful place, they do that. And so it's a society which is not just inward-looking but outward-looking, not backward-looking like many temples are, but forward-looking as well.
Sometimes I have to do emceeing, Dhamma sharing, logistic stuff on my own in a single session. But over time, more and more people came in, and then a lot more people came forward to share their Dhamma practices and so on. So in the end now, it became a culture for the Indonesian group to have Dhamma sharing for members, for members.
My job in BF is mostly humanitarian and like prison counseling, and also some part of it 人吃, and also plus the weekend job, for arranging the food.
The work that I did for the humanitarian relief actually was very much an eye-opener. There are 11 villages that we visited that were affected by the Gesana typhoon. All right. Those people, those villagers, practically their house was demolished. I mean, their facility, their school, all disappeared. You felt a surge of feeling really come up front. And you no longer love yourself so much anymore. You no longer just have compassion for yourself anymore. Suddenly it all expanded out. All right. When they're suffering, just to stay alive, then you realize you have to come out and help these people too.
Rahula is actually a Sunday school for the children. So in these children programs, what we do is that we actually teach the children the basic Dhamma knowledge and teach them how to apply the Dhamma knowledge in their daily life. At the same time, we also focus very much on the moral value, trying to bring out the moral value within them.
When the Young People's Program was started, the intention was on three focus. One is to make it very relevant to the young people. Number two, it has to be very engaging. And number three, it must have got demonstrative abilities. So we have got engaging programs through sports. We would take them out on the beach, we'll play volleyball, and at the same time, we would also organize camps together with the youth leaders, whereby they would show the young people what it means to be living in the Dhamma way.
In the past, we try to persuade people to come to serve. Currently, we would ask them to step up and commit themselves to serve the BF youth. So as such, they are more committed and that is more effective also.
By being so actively involved in BF Youth, I've actually found myself change into a better person by actually transforming myself into a more patient person over the time. So over the past few months, with all the Dharma values that I actually picked up from the BFY program and activities themselves, I actually watched myself change and be more mindful of the way I act.
So recently we have finally bought our first premises after being nomadic for 25 years, because our motto has always been the software is more important than the hardware.
With this center, it benefits people from the East because we've actually lost quite a number of people from the East before, and now it's an opportunity for them to come back. And finally, this is our own home, and we can have a long-term plan for them. The East Center costs us 2.88 million. We intend to raise 1 million over the next few years through our Dharma propagations and the generous sponsors. And we look forward to your generous support.
Buddhist Fellowship would not have succeeded to what it has become today if not for the fact that there were so many people who have come on board its journey to contribute with their time, effort, sweat, and their own money. At the end of the day, we want to continue to be able to serve the community, and we mustn't forget our humble beginnings and the people who have come on this journey that will continue to serve. And gratitude is something very important that we must always hold in our hearts, to remember that our life, for all its benefits and its wrappings, is due to other people's kindness.